Our secret mission to planet Omega-3 was almost compromised. Our service flight vessel got picked up by can opener sensors. Fortunately, spaceflight of this can opener life form is still in its infancy. Holy catnip! The can opener species even baptized our vessel. Oh, mua. How very kind of them. After the initial shock of this incident had subsided, I returned to my studies of the microbial ecology of planet Omega-3's biosphere. My relentless effort blessed me with 2 simultaneous discoveries. The first newly discovered protist life form I would like to report is a rather peculiar one. Although the creature seems to be firmly attached to the ground, it demonstrates astoundingly quick movements. The creature retracts explosively when stimulated or threatened. This evasion maneuver obviously is intended to deter attackers and seems to be quite efficient. How fascinating. The life form seems to be relying on a type of primitive muscle actuated by calcium ions within milliseconds. The movement is so breathtakingly fast that even our slow-motion equipment fails to capture every detail of the motion sequence. This microorganism is bell-shaped and is similar to a flowering plant found on planet Omega-3, which is known to the can openers as tulip. Tulips should ring a bell, with can openers obsessing with Bitcoin. Why does can opener history have to repeat constantly? How pathetically boring. This unicellular organism consists of a stalk portion which it uses to anchor itself to substrates. The head portion contains all vital cellular organelles and is adorned with a crown of cilia flapping in concert, creating a strong vortex, awarding these creatures the gracious name Vorticella. The accelerated water brings food particles and deposits them in the central part of the ciliated crown, where a conveniently situated mouth opening ingests the delivered food. The creature seems to be mostly feeding on microscopic detritus particles and bacteria floating in the water. Vorticella exhibits a strong propensity to growing into massive colonies resembling microscopic forests. These Vorticella forests are a sub-habitat for other microscopic creatures looking for shelter while feeding on Vorticella's excrements. How fascinating. At this point in my report, I feel obliged to digress. My apologies. Our mission might be threatened by one sole can opener. This can opener scientist insists that our Oumuamua was indeed a probe of an alien civilization. Unfortunately, this subject got a lot of this species' attention. If this hypothesis should gain traction in can opener society, our mission might be severely threatened. We have to keep an eye on this can opener subject. The second successful discovery I would like to report is a worm-like protist found in the same habitat as Vorticella. This elongated microorganism consists of one single cell, but is visible with the naked eye. It can reach up to 4 millimeters in length, remarkable dimensions for one single cell. How fascinating! Can it be still considered a microorganism under these circumstances? The can openers refer to this monster microbe as Spirostomum. These creatures have the ability to contract to 1/3 of their original length within a fraction of a second. This ability is similar to the evasion mechanism found in Vorticella. The explosive contraction of Spirostomum also appears to be of defensive nature. By applying calcium ions or mechanical stimuli, the primitive muscle found in Spirostomum can be actuated just like the Stoke muscle in Vorticella. Spirostomum is feeding mostly on bacteria spread out in the water column and displays remarkable behavior. When conditions or nutrients are unfavorable, the single cells of Spirostomum gather, forming whitish blobs on the substrates of the habitat. The exact mechanism and purpose of the mass gatherings of Spirostomum remain still a mystery. Further reports on the creature Spirostomum will follow shortly. Most can opener scientists fortunately still seem to adhere to a natural explanation for our Oumuamua vessel. I commenced the preemptive dissemination of misinformation. I chose scientific hypothesis appearing plausible to the feeble-minded can openers. Primitive alien civilizations are so easily manipulated. Dominating inferior species is so much fun. Commander Snuggles, over and out.